Hey y'all, IrixGuy here, back again with another review video. And within this video, I want to review what's called Kling AI. And as you can see here, this is version 1.6. Wanted to provide an honest review and show you what I was able to achieve using AI video generation. So for starters, we're just going to go through this step by step. I'm going to show you what I've generated and explain how I generated it. That's the what's referred to as the elements, and then also the text that I associated with it. So for starters, this right here, you can see I used an element. This is image to video within Kling AI, and all this was a still photo, an actual photo of me in the mountains in the snow backpacking, and I had on that yellow coat, and I had the little warm fuzzy fake fur hood thing to keep me warm. So I used that as an element for these Kling AI generated videos. So keep in mind, the only actual piece of me was that still photo right there with me wearing the yellow coat. And by leveraging that, I was able to create several things here. And I'm going to show you the clips that I've created so far. I'm just on the trial plan, so I'm kind of exploring to see if Kling AI may be an AI video a generative AI video tool that I may adopt for my video editing arsenal. But I'm going to show you what I accomplished. Again, I'm a beginner with AI video generation, but I'm going to show you what I was able to do. So here's the first clip, and you can see here, this clip was, and let me see what I use for the, what are referred to as the prompts. Let me see if it'll show that here. Yes. Okay, so see, I used the element, which I mentioned earlier was me wearing the yellow coat. But from that still image, it has taken it to the next level. It added this entire snowy environment based upon that photo. And what I asked for this video that you're watching now, I said the camera follows the subject that is being chased by a raccoon holding a fork. So you can see here, that's a raccoon. Well, questionable. It's probably some type of raccoon, but it looks a little bit different than a raccoon. But you can see it's holding a fork. Now, my intent was that the camera would follow the subject that is being chased by a raccoon holding the fork, meaning me in the yellow coat. So the camera didn't follow me, but it did capture a snowy environment. You can see the snow kicking up when the raccoon runs around. I mean, it's actually incredible what it created. Again, not exactly what I wanted, but this AI video generation is still in its infancy. And if you look at it from that perspective, this is absolutely incredible. And then we're going to go to my next video clip, which again, I used the same element. That was a still photo of me wearing that yellow coat, and it's added all of this action. I mean, it's turned me into a live being within a video just from that still photo of me wearing the yellow coat. So this one right here, so you know what this is, this one is the text to video that I added. I said, running through the snowy mountains while being chased by a cougar that is blowing balls of fire and smoke from its mouth. Well, okay, it got the snowy mountains right. There's mountains in the background, and I'm running through the snow. I am being chased by a cougar. It got the animal correct. But and it does have fire, balls of fire. I wouldn't say that's a ball of fire, but it's almost like, it almost looks like there's a forest fire. My intent was a fire-breathing cougar, kind of like a dragon, except in this case, it was what I had in my mind when I typed this text to video prompt instead of being chased by a dragon, I've been chased by a cougar through the mountains, and that's some sort of cougar that blows fire like a dragon. So that's what I had in my mind. This still did an incredible job, but again, not exactly what I wanted from the text to video prompt that I typed. But it's incredible that it took me that still photo of me wearing my yellow backpacking coat and came up with this. So that's incredible. Now the next one I've got is this one. This one's really interesting. So what we've got here, and I'll go to text to video, I said hanging from an icy tree branch and about to fall while a bear is climbing the tree to get me. It's a tall tree on the top of snow-covered mountain peaks at high elevation. So you can see it did get the environment, snow-covered mountain peaks. It definitely appears that I'm at elevation because I'm close to the mountain peaks, implying the tops of the mountains. It didn't get it right where I'm hanging from a tree branch. My intent was to be hanging from a tree branch where you can tell that I'm high in the mountains, but a bear was supposed to be climbing the tree to get me. So I'm hanging from a tree branch, and the bear's climbing up the tree. Instead, it created what you're watching here, which is me climbing a tree with my legs, and there's some brown fur there. You can see that brown fur. See right there. That wasn't part of my outfit. So it's almost like it tried to create a bear, but it failed. And then there's some sort of object. See up here, right there, it looks like a chicken or something hanging from a tree branch. So it's really weird the way it handled this. Again, not complaining. This is an honest Kling AI review. This is incredible generative AI video tool, but things are only going to get better. But this is what I got, but that's what I wanted. So somewhat close. Definitely not close to perfect, but again, this is something that should get better. Okay, now we're going to go over to the next one, which I have here. Now this one, again, I used me in the yellow coat. I wanted to keep things consistent, but have different outcomes. So this, what I said, large grizzly bear chasing the element being me wearing the yellow coat, on a snowy mountain ridge at high elevation. Vultures are swarming above. So you can see it got the vultures. There's a lot of vultures. Now, they are above. I guess I should have specified at, high above, because they're pretty much just swarming above the ground. It did get the grizzly bear. I give it that. Snowy mountain ridge at high elevation. I don't know if I would call this a mountain ridge. When I think of a mountain ridge, I think of something narrow. And the big thing that it missed was large grizzly bear chasing the element, being me in the yellow coat. See, I wanted to be being chased by a bear, and it didn't get that. So it got the bear, got the vultures, it got the snow. It didn't necessarily get the ridge. I wouldn't call this a mountain ridge, but still good, but not perfect. Okay, so now we go to the next one. And this is interesting. So for this one, I said climbing a rope to board a helicopter high above snowy mountain peaks at elevation. There is high wind and thick snowfall. The helicopter is having a difficult time staying airborne, and raccoons down below are throwing rocks at the helicopter. Okay, so there's no rope, and I'm not climbing the rope, but it does have the helicopter. And you can tell the helicopter is reacting to high wind, so it got that. There are raccoons down on the ground throwing rocks. So, it picked up a decent amount of what I was trying to have created, but it didn't nail it. And then my next one here, we've got this one, which also has a helicopter. And for this one, I said element, again, meaning me wearing the yellow coat. Element is climbing an icy rope to board a helicopter and hands are slipping while trying to climb. The helicopter is flying above snowy mountain peaks at significant elevation. So this didn't accomplish what I wanted. So in my mind, what I had is that the helicopter is flying above snowy mountain peaks at significant elevation, which meant that it's flying above the mountain peaks. And I wanted it to show me trying to climb into the helicopter using an icy rope, but I keep slipping because the rope's icy. And this is what I got, which is still cool, but it's pretty far from what I intended. And you can see here it's not perfect. The rope is not attached to the helicopter, see? But it's still neat. Now, like I said, I'm using the trowel, and I may try. Well, I will try some of the other features, and I'm going to work on my text to video prompts. That's what I type, plain text, and see if I can better convey what I'm wanting the video to show. But the fact that it's able to generate this is absolutely incredible. And as far as the environment's concerned, the snow-covered mountains and at high elevation, I feel like it did a great job capturing the environment that I'm in, but there needs to be some refinement with the interpretation of what I'm saying. It's got the environment, but what exactly do I want the video to display? And it's just going to take practice. And again, as you can see here, this is Kling AI version 1.6. So I feel very confident that the technology will continue to get even better. Out of the generative AI video tools that I've demoed so far, this is among my short list of favorites. Now, subscribe to my channel. Check out my AI with IrixGuy video playlist, because I'm not limiting myself to one tool. I'm not limiting myself to Kling AI. So as I review the other generative AI video tools, I'll post review videos like this. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I'm showing you what I achieved, and I really, really like the technology. I mean, this generative AI for video, mark my words, it's going to change within the next few years. It's going to quickly change video editing workflows for a lot of people. And it's also probably going to eliminate a lot of costs, because traditionally people would have to travel to a certain environment to capture a video. This may enable those videos to be generated using AI and eliminate the travel costs. So it's going to be interesting to see where this technology goes, but just wanted to show you this. Comment below. Tell me what you think. Also, are there other generative AI for video tools that you would recommend? Please comment below, because I'd like to try to get access to those tools and demo those tools just like I did Kling AI within this video. Thanks for your viewership, and be sure to subscribe and ring that bell, and check out all of my AI with IrixGuy videos. Artificial intelligence is cool, and this is just one of the many things that one can do with artificial intelligence. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, IrixGuy here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and when you do, ring that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.